Hi guys, thank you so much for watching the Royal We. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if anybody is there. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. I wanted to make this video. Hi. Okay, there's some people there. So I just want to make sure that I can be heard, that you guys can hear my voice. And right on, right on, right on. Hello guys. Hello. Thank you so much. I have not done a live video in quite some time. I typically don't do live videos, but I wanted to give you a very important warning. And, I talk to a lot of you guys on the telephone, and I appreciate all of your phone calls. Hi, guys. Yes, if you live near St. Louis, we'll talk, we'll chat. And I pick up different trends, obviously, of things that are going on during our phone conversation. And sometimes things stand out to me. Now, typically, we deal with narcissistic abuse in different ways. Some of us family members, some of us, intimate partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, spouses. But there's one that I haven't talked about that's affecting a lot of people, and it's something that we all need to be aware of. And this is narcissistic abuse over the internet, over online relationships with people that you have never even met and probably never will meet. There are online predators, and I took a phone call the other day, and it reminded me of this because I've seen a trend with phone conversations. I've had a couple of phone conversations, and it's typically with my camera's as if it's in space. Thanks. It's typically with women. Okay, so you women pay close attention to this. Okay, there are online predators out there that they're narcissistic. They have all the traits of narcissistic abuse. There's a love bombing phase. There is a courtship process that can last years, and then there's a devaluation phase. The problem is that these people you may never even meet in real life or in person. You meet them over the internet, over Facebook or over Twitter or over social media. And what happens is a relationship forms with somebody you have no idea really who they are. They can love bomb you over the internet just by simply saying things and making you feel good, just in a typical love bombing fashion. Tinder, Facebook is a big one, and so is Twitter. And then before you know it, these relationships can really form into something. And I've talked to some subscribers who are actually married, and they were doing this maybe behind their husband's back. And they were involved with this person online. They thought it was safe because they would never meet the person. There was no risk of actually meeting or hooking up with the person. But definitely something formed over the internet. It crossed boundaries. It went into places where it shouldn't have gone. There was possibly pictures exchanged, right? Maybe some risky pictures. And the problem with all of this is that ultimately, in the end, the predator on the other end of this, the one who seduced, the one that does the seducing online, is the abusive narcissist, and they have an agenda. Typically, it's to receive money. This is a big warning, guys. So if you are involved with somebody over the internet, over Facebook meeting or messaging, instant messaging, and you get in, or Twitter or whatever, and you have this relationship going back and forth, be aware that ultimately it could be for a hidden purpose. And I've heard this happen time and time again where they start requesting, hey, I need some money. Can you send me some money? I need to get a phone so we can stay in touch. And the strange thing, and like I said, it follows the same characteristics of your typical classical abusive narcissistic abuse. There's a love bombing phase where they get to know you and you know nothing about the person. There's promises of maybe meeting. There's promises that, they make you feel really good. And this relationship forms, and there's an extreme amount of patience on the side of the predator. I've heard somebody I talked to the other day said that they were talking with somebody through Twitter and through text messaging and email for 2 years. And then at the end of 2 years, a request for money started to come in. Okay? They started asking for money. And now you may be thinking, well, after 2 years, someone's asking for money, that, well, that's weird. Why would they go 2 years and then start asking for money? Well, consider the fact that maybe that's not the only person who they're talking to online. This is the mindset of an abusive narcissist. They will have relationship after relationship after relationship. So the internet creates a platform for a lot of scams. All right. And you have to be aware of that. So here's some things that you can do to protect yourself, okay, online. First of all, if you are married or you're involved in a relationship, you really have no business being involved with somebody online, talking in a flirtatious way, or talking in a a real intimate way. Okay, because what's going to happen, especially if you share that you are married or whatever, is they will ultimately use that against you. I've talked to a couple people who that's what happened. They were terrified. They had this relationship that was purely online. It was over the internet. They took some risky pictures because the predator on the internet said, hey, send me some pictures of your body or whatever. And she did this, even though she was married. She sent the pictures. Later on, he threatened to expose her to her husband and to her family. Okay? Yeah, granted, she should not have been doing that, but she was terrified because she had a great marriage. But this is abusive narcissists at their best. This is what they do. He wanted money. And so he said, if you don't send me money and things like that, and if you threaten to leave or threaten to block me, I'm going to expose you to your husband. And she's terrified. Right? So it was a mistake of getting involved where she had no business doing it, being involved, and it turned on her. Okay. There's another woman I spoke to just the other day where this particular person on Twitter actually played catfish and pretended to be a celebrity who happens to be one of her favorite celebrities. This is another scam. And for a year or so, they had this relationship, and she knew that it wasn't really the celebrity. She knew it wasn't, but she liked the attention. There was something about the attention. She kind of felt sorry for the person because she knew that the celebrity would never talk the way this person was talking to her. So it was a typical catfish story. Ultimately, at the end of a year, they had this relationship, and God bless you. Thanks for stopping by. And anyways, the guy wanted money again. So this is just a warning. Be very careful with who you're associating with online. Okay, the online is a platform for a lot of predators. A lot of abusive narcissists are there. They're there to meet you. They're there to form some kind of a relationship with you. But it's always going to be for some kind of an agenda. All right, so you need to be aware of that. Right now, it seems to be the scam of getting money. That could be very dangerous. It could put you in a very weird situation, especially if you start giving money out, if you start sending money to people online. Also, you don't want to be taking weird pictures, different pictures of yourself, risky pictures of yourself, and sending that to people online who you've never met, because you don't know where these pictures are going to go. You don't know what they're going to end up doing with them, right? It could be very convincing, and they may even send you pictures, right? But the reality is you don't know if the pictures are really them or not. Okay, it could be totally catfish. It could be totally fake. So be warned, guys. I just wanted to give you this warning because, like I said, this is something that I come across regularly when I talk to you guys on YouTube. When I talk to some of you, I'm coming across this online predator mentality that follows the abusive narcissistic tactics. A love bombing phase, getting to know you over the internet, over a social media platform. A relationship of some kind, and then followed by a fear-driven or some kind of a devaluing phase, typically if you do not give in to what they want, okay, which is money or something like that. So even MySpace, right on. All right, guys. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. And like I said, it's a warning. Things you can do. Obviously, don't ever send pictures of yourself over the internet to anybody you don't know. Another thing, never send money over the internet. Doesn't matter if you've been friends for a year, 2 years. Again, these people are patient, and they may give you a 2-year relationship just to get you to send money. Never send people money, especially if you've never met them in real life. Never send them money, guys. Don't send pictures of you nude or half nude because, again, you don't know where they're going to end up. When you get weird requests and different people, be cautious always. It doesn't matter how good looking the person is or whatever. It could be, again, there's a lot of catfishers out there. They send you a picture of whoever, ask for a friend request. You have no idea what you're dealing with. You have no idea who you're talking to. So this is very important. This is the dark side of social media, and you need to be aware of it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's my kids in here that are having some fun. I'll talk to you later. Bye. You're welcome, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. And I appreciate you being there. I appreciate all of your support. I don't know. They take care. All right, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.